My name is Michelle Thompson, and I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Earth, Atmospheric, and Planetary Sciences at Purdue University. So the purpose of the Artemis program is to return humans to the surface of the moon for the first time in 50 years. And this is a collaborative effort between NASA and international space agencies, as well as commercial spaceflight partners. They all have the goal of exploring new and diverse environments on the surface of the moon. And through Artemis, the goal is to have a sustained long-term presence on the surface of the moon and use that experience and those tools and knowledge to put humans on the pathway to Mars. The rocket launch is going to be the first in the Artemis program, so it's really exciting to see this program literally get lifted off the ground, and is going to be our first opportunity to test these kinds of technologies and the rockets that are eventually going to take humans to the surface of the moon. So I think that the Artemis program has the potential to be as transformative for our world as the Apollo program was. I remember listening to my parents talk about crowding around their black and white TV and watching Neil Armstrong set foot onto the lunar surface for the first time. And the Artemis program is going to do that for the next generation of lunar scientists, space scientists, engineers, and astronauts. And they're going to really unique regions on the moon that we've never sent humans to before. And it's really hard to overstate how important putting the first woman and the first person of color onto the surface of the moon is for representation in STEM fields. Crewed lunar exploration missions really revolutionize our understanding of the moon. I and scientists around the world are still working on samples that were brought back through the Apollo missions, learning how the moon formed and how the moon evolved. But with these new landing sites, which are targeting the lunar South Pole, we're going to get some of the oldest terrains on the moon and some of the regions on the moon where volatiles like water ice are actually stable at the surface. So bringing samples back from those areas is going to provide transformative opportunities to understand the next generation of lunar science. And I think that Artemis has the potential to be as transformative and exciting for our understanding of the world and our place in the solar system as the Apollo program did.